Hi, welcome. On this video, I want to take a few minutes to talk about the balanced dog training narrative. And one of the recent statements made by a very popular balanced dog trainer regarding the truth. And this goes right in this issue about ethics in the dog training world. But the question is, what is the truth? By way of a process. What is really happening in the dog training world? Why are dog owners, struggling when it comes to overcoming behavioral issues, and why is it that things are getting much worse? You're seeing device bans happening, you're seeing breed specific bans, you're seeing you go on on the internet, you're seeing divisiveness happening between both of these groups of trainers, balanced and force free, and even with the infighting now amongst balanced dog trainers themselves. And again, I reference the bonker controversy as a prime example, okay, as to this level of infighting, this level of confusion, all related to both a process and the role of influence, okay, by way of a process, by way of changing perceptions of dogs. And again, understanding, lining this up with the parenting example, which I reference often in my videos to help dog owners understand what the real problem is here. But again, getting back to this whole issue again of balanced training, and again, when you hear balanced dog trainers attempt to, elevate themselves, saying that they are being, open and honest by way of, what they're promoting, they will talk about the truth. They'll talk about, them taking, a lot of heat from force-free trainers, but ultimately, the question is, what is the truth here? How is balanced dog training, how is it played, so to speak, by way of this very popular idea? And what I show very clearly is balanced dog training represents confusion, okay? They're in a compromised position. Again, this is why you're seeing these device bans continuing to happen, okay? You're seeing the force-free movement continuing to gain momentum. And the inability for balanced dog trainers to stop what's happening based on the fact that they're in agreement, okay, with this very popular idea of what training is, jumping in the way they're jumping in, motivating dogs to respond in a very superficial way. And here's the thing you need to focus in on. Once a dog has already gained a level of control in the relationship, understand it changes everything. It changes how an idea is applied. But it's this whole idea about appearances, okay? This whole idea about assumptions that are being made at that level, which are totally, again, more often than not, totally wrong based, again, on perceptions of dogs. And again, taking this back over to the parenting example, if you were to do what these trainers are doing in terms of jumping into a relationship problem with an already selfish child and simply using motivating responses that way, but without any sort of depth, okay, without considering how that dog connects to, in terms of, relationship, in terms of parental influence, there's that word influence, with investing being dialed in and interacting with, okay, then again, this goes into this system of training, interaction based, interacting with a child in meaningful ways, which is going to move the relationship forward in a positive way. Therefore, being able to trust appearances that way, trust what you see. But again, understand it's about depth here. So again, all to say that when you hear balanced dog trainers, okay, attempt to market themselves as offering something different, telling the truth, again, understand that it's completely opposite here. This is why all these things are happening, because understand what's happened here is balanced dog training represents attempting to build off of an already flawed idea. Okay, this is where you talk about the 4 quadrants, which I'll talk about more as we move along here on other videos, because understanding that it matters as soon as you jump into a relationship problem. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're introducing influence, you still have a problem based, again, on how you're eliciting or generating responses that way versus, again, an interaction-based approach. So all to say, this is why balanced dog trainers, you hear them, they sound the same. They'll say, oh, clicker training, we do that. Using treats, positive, well, we do that, because understand that that's what they're doing. They're motivating dogs that way, which is inherently problematic. Okay, so understand the system of training. It's not about being, over the top either. Okay, if you look at really do your research, and I'd encourage you to go and watch the videos on my YouTube channel. Go check out my my website. I'm very clear, okay, as to not just the problem but the solution as well. So I would encourage anyone watching my videos, check out the information I put out. It's absolutely critical, okay, if you really care about your dog. If you want to come out on the other side of a process in good shape, I say good shape, make sure perceptions are going to change the right way, diminishment of unwanted behavior issues. This system of training is all about that. Thanks for watching.